Hello and welcome to another episode of Real Life Real Estate. My name is Dan Smith and I'm here to help you become more powerful, more productive, and more profitable. Today we're going to talk about what I call the one-a-day theory. Okay, one a day. And these are 7 things that if you write these down, keep them in front of you, and you just make it your goal, your objective, that each and every day you go to work, you get one of these 7 things accomplished. If you did that, and it doesn't matter which one, and it can be some varying form or another, but if every single day you get one of these 7 things accomplished, you are going to have an outstanding year, I guarantee it. Okay? Number 1, what's the number 1 thing you could do? You could set a listing appointment. Okay? Now that would be really hard to set 300 or so listing appointments a year. I get it. That's why there's 6 other things. But set a listing appointment would be the number 1 thing you can do. All right, now, what comes after setting a listing appointment that would be great to do? Go on a listing appointment. So maybe on one day you set it and the next day you go for it. That's great. You're still doing one a day. You can go on a listing appointment. That's very valuable for so many different reasons, right? Most of us think it's valuable because if we go on the listing appointment, we have a chance of getting the listing signed, and that's true. And then when we get the listing signed, we're probably going to sell the listing and make some money. But even going on that listing appointment and then learning from being on that listing appointment is so valuable. There's just so many great things about it. Okay, so number 1, set a listing appointment. Number 2, go on a listing appointment. Number 3, take a listing. Take a listing. Now sometimes you set the appointment on Monday, you go on the appointment on Tuesday, and they say they want to think about it overnight, right? And so then on Wednesday, they call you back or you call them back and follow up, and they say, okay, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so that's the 3rd thing you can do. You can take a listing. Number 3 of the 7. Okay, number 4, going to shift gears a little bit. You can you can set a buyer appointment. Same thing as setting a listing appointment, very valuable activity. If you do that 300 times a year, things would be good, but you don't have to do it that many, 1 of 7. All right, so you can set a buyer appointment. Number 4, take a wild guess, or number 5, I'm sorry, take a wild guess. Yes, you can go on a buyer appointment, which obviously leads to number 6, you can write a buyer offer. So listen to the 6 again real quick. You can set a listing appointment. You can set a buyer appointment. You can go on a listing appointment. You can go on a buyer appointment. You can get a listing signed, and you can write a buyer offer. Those are 6 of the 7 things that if you did one of them a day, you'd just be having an outstanding, amazing, incredible year. Number 7, you can get a price adjustment. You can get the sellers to change their price, to lower their price a bit. You can get a price adjustment. That is so valuable. It's almost like getting a new listing because it exposes it to a new crop of buyers who the old price might not have been working for. Okay, so that's number 7. If you do one of these 7 things each and every day you work, now if you work 200 days a year, 250, 300, 350, if you're working 350 days a year, you're probably working too much. Back it off a little bit. But no matter how often you're working, if you do one of those 7 things a day, I guarantee you will have the best year you have ever had in real estate. And why not start doing that right now? Why not make this year that year? Okay? There's a lot of great information that you can get on ReboReports.com. You can also get great information on my website, VersatilityInSales.com. And if there's something you want to reach out, any questions or comments you have for me, go ahead and send me an email directly to Dan@VersatilityInSales.com. Thank you for tuning in this week, and remember, to get what you've never had, you must do what you've never done. I'll see you next week.